JD, what's up? Put him down for you hurt yourself. You hear your mom calling you. Put him down. Put him back where you found him. And go out there where your mom calling you. And shut the door. And shut the door, DJ. I hear like a flickering. Hold on. The mic is muted. I'm asking you if it sounds better. The mic muted. All right, so Busy Poppy been busy. You know, Jim Jones brings YouTuber to the projects. He brought Neon to the projects, and Hassan Campbell hating on him for it. Hassan somehow got a problem with it. I watched. I don't remember watching the video, but I watched. It seems like from what I could tell, I watched most of it. But I don't remember what he said. But for some reason, Hassan Campbell is upset with Jim Jones for bringing Neon to the hood. Why I don't understand, but we about to find out today. Industry thinking every nigga dumb, deadbeat pop. Leonard. In other news, No Jumper is apparently going broke. I knew that shit wasn't going to last long. Like, how long did y'all think that shit was going to last? All this self snitching going on. How long did y'all really think that shit was going to last though? Like for real. Like how long did y'all really think that they was going to keep allowing y'all to go up there with all that gang activity going on, and somebody wasn't getting indicted? When it all falls down. I'm telling you. But Hassan had something to say about that too. I think he's throwing Adam under the bus. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure. He said Neon is living in Hassan dreams. Yeah, he's just mad because Jim Jones was able to hook up with the biggest streamer. He mad because Jim Jones didn't call him to walk through the hood. That's all it is. Him upset because Jim didn't call him. Jim Jones didn't call Hassan. That's why he really mad. He try to act like he ain't mad for other reasons. He try to act like he mad for other reasons. Why you keep trying to show people the hood and this that and you supposed to be showing them how you live and blah blah blah. What if he wants to show the hood to inspire people to stay out of the hood? How can you scare people? Like, let's say his goal was to scare the kids into not wanting to be in the hood. How the fuck you gonna do that if you don't show the hood? You don't show them why they need to be scared. You called him Captain Fuck Rip going broke with it's what it said. He called him Captain Cuck Rip. What the fuck, Jaded? Cuck Rip. He said, what a coincidence. Trump cut the funding to nigga stalker programs and now Adam suddenly broke. Yo, y'all niggas is bugging tonight. We ain't even get started yet. All right, let's knock this Jim Jones video out.
Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes.
That line
Super violate that like button. Now, as y'all can see, we ain't in the house.
Y'all notice I stopped doing that in the beginning of my videos. You remember I had a slogan for the beginning and the end of my videos. Y'all notice I stopped doing that shit, right? Because even I got tired of hearing it. Not only did I get tired of saying it, I got tired of hearing it. Y'all notice I got plenty of slogans. You better be careful there, little buddy. Get out the bowl. What else we got over here? Diabolical. We use diabolical a lot. I'm gonna take that one out. But you don't hear me using my slogans that much because I don't want to burn them out. You burn when you find it. When he gets a new slogan, he burns it out. Savage Treehouse Gang Gang, yeah. He said Trump gave felons pow rights. Oh shit.
In the yard. When Harriet Tubman came back to the swamps.
Oh my God, no. No, we are not doing this tonight. When flag on the play. Flag on the play. I don't got a whistle. Flag on the play. Oh no, we are not doing this today. No, oh no. See, this is the dangerous shit we keep talking about. This nigga keep trying to teach some shit. Diabolical shit. He keep trying to teach some shit that he don't know nothing about.
When Harriet Tubman came back to the swamps.
Go ahead.
She came to lead her people to the promised land. These rappers are like the new Christopher Columbus. When Christopher Columbus came, he came with gifts, with blankets, with smallpox.
It wasn't Christopher Columbus that. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. It Well, I don't think it was Christopher Columbus. I'm pretty sure. I'm not all the way sure, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was Christopher's crew that gave him blankets with the smallpox. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right on this one. I don't think it was Christopher Columbus. It was the second or third round when motherfuckers start coming. Christopher, all he did was he got lost. Apparently, allegedly, he didn't. He got lost. Some say he ain't even stepped foot in America. He went somewhere else. But yeah, it wasn't Christopher. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Christopher Columbus that gave him the blankets with smallpox. And this is why I keep dummy ranger morphin time power up dunce mode flag on the play, bro. Like you see, this is what I mean, bro. You misinforming people. It wasn't Christopher Columbus, bro. It was like the second or third week, maybe a little after that. It was after he and went back and reported and let the whoever the king or queen whoever sent him over there know what it was hitting for over there. Then I don't think he came back after that. You said the smallpox and the blanket happened during the 16th or 1700s, and it was cap anyway. Uh, I agree. I don't know if it was cap or not. I never heard that though. That's the first time I ever heard that, Jada, that it was cap. I'm pretty sure you know some shit that I don't, and that's why you saying that.
Heal up, wheel up, bring it back. Come, rewind. When Christopher Columbus came, he came with gifts, with
You think
blankets
he's saying something
that
powerful?
had smallpox. You
Christopher Columbus didn't have no motherfucking gifts, my nigga. That nigga was lost at sea, stranded. He ain't had no gifts. That nigga was starving, dehydrated. Fuck, he coming with gifts, and this nigga would want to break a death. Them nigga saved him. What are you talking about? Renegade, Big T, Mr. Switchy. Only I would break my leg 6 days before my birthday. Oh my god. Chat go crazy. Confiscating nothing. Okay, you ain't confiscating nothing today? Alright. Y'all heard that Renegade said she ain't confiscating phones today. So the chat can go crazy. But I'm sorry you broke your leg, man. That's crazy. Hope it healed up. A quick recovery.
rappers are the new Christopher Columbus. You come back to the hood bringing turkeys
You's a
and coke
doofus.
drives, but your lyrics lead our children to the penitentiary in the early grave.
Nigga, you do the same thing, bro. The only difference between you and the rappers is you don't do coke drives. You don't bring turkeys. You don't give nothing back. At least they giving something back. I'd rather a nigga be rapping bad lyrics and taking that money and giving back to the community than a nigga that's just online gossiping and preaching and don't give nothing back. Does nothing to change anything. Just talk. Who's better? The rapper with the murder, death, kill lyrics who takes his money and have coat drives and gifts on Christmas and giving back to the community, or the nigga that's just preaching on the internet, but he gives nothing back to the community. He does nothing for the community outside of preaching on the internet. Who would you rather have? I take the rapper with the murder, death, kill lyrics. It's up to me to be a parent for my kid not to listen to that shit until he old enough. Anyway, you're blaming shit on the rappers when you should be blaming it on the parents. Because them rappers ain't making that music for kids to listen to. They making that music for adults to listen to. It's up to the parents to watch what they letting their kids listen to. That's where it starts. I mean, you're going to hear it regardless, but still, it's up to the parents to minimize it. Lorene, what's up? The Indians gave Christopher Columbus gold for straps of leather and random shit. Hassan must have some good ass. He brought him a whole fishing pond. Yo, they say that he got the best coochie in Bronx River. That's what they keep saying. He got the best bussy in Bronx River. That's what Bam was saying. I wouldn't know, and I don't want to find out. Zip chat GPT on his region. Yeah. I just did that in my last live stream, Marquise. You missed it. Dark One, what's up, good brother? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Meanwhile,
As a matter of fact, you was just
your
here.
children are living their best life. So Jim Jones, that brings me to Jim Jones.
Wait, so you think his kids not listening to his music too? Do you think his kids are not listening to his music? He just lets them know that, back to the parenting thing. His kids know the difference. His kids, if his kids ain't in the hood, they know the difference. They know that it's just lyrics. It's not real. I know my dad. He's not out there gang. He's not out there murder, death, killing people. He's at home with us. It's just lyrics. Thigh checks. His real money comes from those SSI checks. Yeah, I know. And he adopted kids too.
That's right. Jim Jones come back to the hood and brings a young YouTuber named Neo to the hood and walks him in the hallway where, let's just say, paraphernalia allegedly was being sold because Jim Jones seen something going on in the lobby. We all know in the hood, in the lobby, in every project, there's something going on that ain't got no business. That's where niggas get their money at. So he walks in the lobby.
The community sneaker. Oh no, we out of here. We going this way.
Oh,
no, we out.
Okay.
I didn't know you was. You heard?
My bad.
We out. My bad, gang. You heard?
Oh fuck.
Ain't tell me.
What did I do something?
He didn't get nothing on tape.
And then he walks back out. He stops him like, whoa. We got to go back out and apologize to the dudes that's out there doing they do, getting they thug dizzle on. My whole thing is, like, I'm going to be real. When I first seen that video, I was steamed.
Huh? For what?
But then as I watched the whole video, I say, okay, I understand the concept. I'm going to give Jim Jones somewhat of a pass. I understand the concept. I thought the idea was a little bit cool. You taking a...
How you going to say the Mano? Allow what, Mano? I don't like when people say they allow me to do something. But you out here saying you giving niggas passes. How contradictory is that? But Savannah, what's up? Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in.
The young boy through there and you showing him, you giving him footage.
He didn't get nothing on tape.
I don't understand why these rappers, they'll sell you poverty and pain. We all come from the gutter. Only 1% of the world is rich. Most of us come from the slums. We come from the project.
Bro, what is your main topic? What is his main topic? What is Hassan's main topic that you hear him talking about? Poverty and pain. Pain and poverty. Look at these eyes. It's nothing but pain. Hold on. Do we gotta go to it? Nigga, is you serious? Hold on. Hold up. Do we gotta go to it? Where is it at? Do we gotta go to it, nigga? Hold on. We gotta go to it. We gotta go to it. You mean like this? Is this ain't this the same building? Mr. Switchy ain't having it. Mr. Switchy always said, I can't stand this motherfucker. You know what he look like right now to me?
Why, killer, what are you waiting for? Get a move on. Get going. Scram.
No, 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 no. I don't wanna. No, no, oh, no, no, no. Huh?
Well, at least go out and get a little rabbit or something.
Oh, no, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. No, no, I don't wanna. No, no. I really not. No, I'm not sure. I just don't. Oh, no, no, no.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dark One. But that's what he remind me of right now. Especially when he said that shit about Christopher Columbus. That's what instantly came to mind. Oh no, 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 no.
Sometimes in life, you ain't gotta say nothing. You just let people look in the eyes and see your pain. Pain never lies.
Is this not you?
Pain. This is my Terradome.
Is this not you in the same projects selling poverty and pain? Pain and poverty? Is this not you? Doing the same exact thing?
Pain never lies. I will never run. This was my home. Ain't no better place to die. It's my shit. It's my home.
I'm surprised that lady didn't look back like, what?
Ain't too many words to say. Pain.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button, family.
Home.
Oh, I'm so tired. Hey, Vato. Nobody wants to hear about your poverty and pain.
It's my home.
We all have pain and poverty.
There was a time when I carried this shit on my back.
Hey, Vato.
It's my home.
Listen, Holmes. Listen, Holmes. Let me tell you something, but let me tell something to you, Vato. Puta. Nobody wants to hear about your poverty and pain. We all have pain and poverty. So go ahead somewhere with that, fool. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear this, you joker. Nobody wants to hear this, fool. Let me tell you something, Gato. Fuck your poverty and pain. Let me tell something to you.
I'm a real lobby boy. In the belly of the beast. I ain't running from nobody. If I had to die anywhere, Bronx River would be the best place for me to die. Whatever.
Is this not selling poverty and pain in the projects?
My home forever. Forever my home. Forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. Forever. My home. This shit is gonna always be my home. Forever. Forever. Forever, ever. Forever.
You talking about Derek? Dark one. You talking about the video with Derek when he was pushing Derek down the street? He kept throwing Derek down the street, pushing him, throwing him down the street.
Forever. I got a lot of tears to give. You see these eyes? This is pain. Bronx River ain't never gave me nothing but pain. You're more than welcome to come get this pain. I don't know who you are. I ain't got nothing but pain to give. You see these eyes? You see them? You see those tears?
You can't miss them big ass fucking light bulbs you got hanging out your face. He said, "You see these eyes? Yeah, nigga, we see them. The big motherfucking light bulbs you got hanging out your eye sockets." Yeah, we see your eyes. Benya? Polly Wall? Oh, yeah, you talking about the one with Derek.
It's nothing but pain. You can have whatever you like. Pain. 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 I promised myself I would go with my mother. I hate you niggas. Pain. Pain. Give me death, nigga. Any of you niggas. Give me death. I ain't never wanted to live.
That's why you
never.
So that's why you looking around to make sure ain't nobody out there, because you don't want to live so bad.
Never. I won't never run from none of you niggas.
This is the nigga that's trying to give us a history lesson. I just wanted to point out the fact that nigga, you sell poverty and pain more than anybody on this internet. You the only reason why you're not in the projects doing it anymore because you can't go back there. But if you was allowed back there, you would be back there all the time. Every other video you was in Bronx River. If you go back to your fucking about a year or 2 years ago, every other video you was in Bronx River. You can't go back.
We come from the ghetto where nobody's smiling. That's where we come from. So my whole thing is, right? Why y'all turn the cameras on when you get to the hood? And you turn the cameras off when you get to your mansions? People get mad at me. They even say, that's not your...
What are you talking about? Didn't Jim Jones do Love and Hip Hop? He had the chick with the mole, right? They was off. They showed their houses, nigga, where they was living and all that. What are you talking about? We're sorry, Hassan. MTV Cribs has been canceled 10 years ago. We're sorry. So, but why do they have to show their house? Why do they have to let people know what the insides of their houses look like? That's a security risk, you jackass. Let somebody study your house on TV. Yeah, I'm getting that. The criminals just sitting there writing down all the blueprints. Yeah, it's a bathroom down the left hall, so that ain't a bedroom. The bedroom is the third door to the left. Okay. Writing the shit down, plotting on robbing you. Come on, bro. 31 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Let me check these likes.
House, you at a resort. This is how niggas with money live. When they get back to their,
you know what's crazy though? He talking about they not showing their house, but if he was showing his house and doing all that stuff, he would say, "Oh, y'all just stunting on niggas in the hood, showing all your jewelry and your house and your cars and your vacations." You can't win with him. They're not showing their private lives, so he's upset with that. It seems like you really want to know what's going on with Jim Jones' life, just like you're trying to bait him into showing his mansion and his inside life. But back to what I was saying, you can't win with him. It's a lose-lose situation because if they did go and show off their house, their cars, and how they living, he would have a problem with that. Oh, y'all stunting on the hood. Y'all niggas just, showing y'all riches, shitting on niggas in the hood. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me?
forever.
Can y'all hear me?
Forever.
Oh, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. But yeah, it's a lose-lose with him, bro. No matter how you Cackalack or Chris, what's up? No matter what Jim Jones do, he gonna have a problem with it. If he shows off his house, he gonna be like, "If you shitting on niggas in the hood." If he don't show his house, he gonna be like, "Oh, why y'all showing us the hood, not showing us your house?" It's just like Mano when he asked Mano why you don't talk about jail. If Mano talked about jail, he'd be like, "Oh, you glorifying jail." Mano don't talk about jail. You like, "Oh, why you don't never talk about jail?" It's the same thing. It makes no sense. Like he just looking for shit to be upset about when it comes to them. To the point where it's just getting dumb. Like it's to that point where it's just getting dumb. His reasons for being mad at them are just getting dumb. Joe Blow, what's up with you? I forgot to check the likes. Come on, family. We got 2 fucking likes in this joint. Let me refresh. Make sure I ain't because I need to refresh. Oh yeah, I need to refresh. Come on, 31 people in the chat, 17 likes. Get those likes up, family.
Mansions, they turn the cameras off. My job ain't to flaunt on you. My job is to inspire you, to show that you can make it out of the hood if you save your money. Your money will save you.
You ain't saved no money. You went and that money going as fast as it come. That money is not even touching his hand. He get the money is already gone. You can tell you spending that money at a rapper. My bad, it's wife. Lord.
But again, like I said, I just can't get it. Like they come to the hood and turn the cameras on. And then when they get back to where they live at, and these dudes got way more money than me. So I could imagine what the inside of around their cribs look like. They turn the cameras off. They don't want you to see that. that you can make it out and you could be just like them. But I do get it though, because if more people start to wake up and started living a better quality of life and stop being dumbed down, then they can't sell stupidity and ignorance to you no more.
I think you just really want to see what's going on in Jim Jones' private life. Nigga, go watch the reruns of Love and Hip Hop. Would you all you done binge watched it already? I think you just want to know what's going on with their lives behind, because you're the only one who care about it. I don't hear nobody else that care about what the fuck the celebrities are doing in their private life. You are the only man who keeps complaining about these same people not showing their riches off and what they're doing in their private lives. You're the only one that I know that cares. Put a one in the chat if you agree. He's the only one that cares. 40K checks, no more. His analytics told on the right. Them checks ain't there no more. He probably making like a good 5.
More. Are you not entertained?
Bro, and then you use it as an excuse to show off your backyard. Nigga, you didn't do no, like, did you get something new? Like, don't get me wrong. That's a nice backyard. I mean, I wouldn't have all them fucking flowers. The waterfalls are alright too. But nigga, why do you keep showing us the same backyard over and over again? And this is how we know. We've seen it a billion times. Now it's like you're trying to force feed your backyard down your fucking your viewers' throats. No diddy. It's like you really trying to like force us to look at his yard. Now it's like he's trying to force his viewer to look at his yard. Like you find any old excuse to show that backyard. And the crazy thing about it is that's the only thing you got to show for it. You ain't got no businesses. You ain't got no nothing else but that backyard. You got a car and a bike. You have nothing to show for all this success you keep saying that you got. The only thing you have to show for it is that backyard. You ain't got no businesses, no sponsorships, no nothing else going on, nothing else going on outside of YouTube. Right. Hold on, let me listen to what y'all. My bad, I ain't been reading the chat. But y'all agree with that though, right? He the only one that care about what Jim Jones and Mano and them doing in their private life. He's making under none. He's making a none worker. Oh wow. He's making 1,500 a month. I mean, that's still pretty good on YouTube, but yeah, you less than a 9 to 5. You a part time. I make that in that's like that's one check. We get paid twice a month. It's every 2 weeks. That's one check. 1,500. I get more than that. That's less than a 9 to 5. That's a 9 to 5 making like $14 an hour. No LLCs, no nothing. What Lorraine said, that's what I was looking for. Because I know she said some slick shit. He doesn't realize the coat No, wait, let me put it up here so I can see it. He doesn't realize the cost of living lights are going up. His bills will get even higher. Right? Yeah. Eventually, you're gonna have to start running his water. I know his water bill is insane. I know his water bill is crazy. All right, so it's just him showing a bonfire in his backyard. I mean, yes, you got a nice backyard, bro. Congratulations. Congratulations. I ain't gonna hate. It's a nice backyard. Dude. I mean, a little zesty for my taste with all the flowers, but it's a nice backyard. But that's all you got to show for it. Like you ain't got no LLCs, no nothing. You got nothing going on outside of that. All that money you made. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. With the money that he was making when he was at his peak, yeah, I'd have spent some of that. But I would at least do something into a business, stocks, Bitcoin, something, nigga, NFT, something, motherfucker. You ain't do nothing but buy jackets and fix your backyard up. Somebody said something about Bullets Gotti. I just seen Bullets Gotti been exposing him the whole 2 weeks now. Bullets did something on him. We're gonna look at that. Bullets ain't been popping up on my timeline. Oh yeah. This is funny. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of agree with Hassan on this. Wack 100 is now claiming, allegedly, I didn't hear him say it yet, but he's allegedly claiming that he's a civilian now. Now all these arrests and shit going out. Now Wack a civilian. It ain't on Pyru no more. Yeah. Hold on, yo. But yeah, it's not on Pyru and all that gangbanging stuff he was talking about at 50 years old. I don't know how you gangbanging at 50 years old, period. I never understood gangbanging, period. It never made sense to me. But yeah, he's a civilian now. And Hassan got something to say about it. Yeah, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. I wish I could.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. Wack, I'm not gonna let you get away with that. I know a lot of people didn't see your live because they got you up there or trying to promote you as one of the kings of social media, of YouTube, and you're not. Of podcasting, but you're not. Nope.
He's better than you. You're mad. You don't have a say in that. It's the people's choice. The people chose. Well, I ain't choose that nigga, but apparently the people chose him as one of the kings of social media. But if you think about it, Wack has been one of the most talked about all year and last year. He was up and down my timeline for the last year or two. Just straight whack.
Nobody's seen your live, but I'm going to elaborate on your live because I saw your live. I was watching. I didn't see you while I was live, but I saw your live because you mentioned my name. Now, with that being...
You saw the live because he mentioned his name? You was watching him, bro. Just admit that you was watching him. You saw all this stuff going down with Adam 22, and you was watching him. Ain't the trash tonight?
Oh my god!
Ain't the trash tonight? The trash.
They're not gonna take all that.
We keep trying to put it. No. We keep trying to put it out there and that's how it's piling up. Like they ain't been taking it. We keep putting it out there, and then
Monday, right?
yeah,
I think Monday's the day. When does everyone else put theirs on Monday?
I think they put it out. Yeah, Monday, yeah, Monday night.
All right, fill up the can, put it out. And then let's see if they take it. So wait, they haven't been emptying your can? Like your can was out last Monday. Did they empty it?
Yeah, no, I don't think they emptied
Because
it.
all the bags.
You gotta ask my wife. I was
I
at
don't know
work.
where she went.
What the hell?
Listen. Well, if they don't take it again, let me know because then I'll call them and say they're missing our.
Yeah, because I've been putting it. That's why I keep piling up. I've been putting it out.
Okay. But as far as the heat's good now in all those rooms that this one's connected to. So
Okay.
I didn't go in the front room. I don't know if you want to turn that on for your daughter.
Oh yeah.
But I'll let you do that. Set it to whatever temperature she likes. But that's good. I'm gonna measure for the mini blind. Let me know about the trash if they don't take it tomorrow.
All right.
And I'll be here doing the mini blinds. I'll see if they're here. Drive by in the morning.
All right. Because I'm gonna put it out tonight. I'm gonna put it out tonight.
Yeah. If you put all those bags out, they're not going to take them though. So do me a favor, get them down, fill up a can, put the can out. You can fill up both those cans that are down there.
Oh, both of them? Okay.
At least for this time, because downstairs they just repair stuff. They're not.
Okay.
They're like not even there. Then the rest of those bags just have.
My bad, y'all. That was the landlord. We keep putting the trash out, and they ain't been taking it. I think either we keep getting the days messed up, or I don't know, because they got 2 trash days out here, one for recycling and one for regular trash. And I think we keep mixing the days up. But we gonna put that shit out tonight. They better take that shit tomorrow. No, that was my landlord. Thick Nine said he want to do Charleston White. Hassan ain't going. Yeah, he ain't. King Versace, what's up?
Being said, Wack, I'm not gonna let you do that. We not gonna let you do that, Wack. We not gonna let you do that, Wack. You a civilian now?
Wait, hold on. Let me
Wack, not things of social media, of YouTube, and you're not a podcasting. But
that's what I was saying. Wack was one of the most talked about niggas these last couple of years. He been talked about more than you.
But you're not. Nobody's seen your live, but I'm gonna elaborate on your live because I saw your live. I was watching. I didn't see you while I was live, but I saw your live because you mentioned my name.
Right,
now,
peace and welcome.
With that being said, Wack, I'm not gonna let you do that. We not gonna let you do that, Wack.
Yeah, Rodney. They mad because he didn't.
You a civilian now? You've always been a civilian now, Wack. You've come, Wack. When Big U went to jail, he screamed out in his loudest voice to the people.
No, he didn't.
Big U screamed out in his loudest voice, in his loudest cry, in pain. And he wanted the world to know.
So this is going to probably be my last video. I'm going to go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. And he's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, it was asking about Wack. Wack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this. If you have something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets.
Oh, shut up, nigga. You just mad because your ass got caught. But he is.
Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI
that you set him up.
But where was it? I understand what you saying, but where was he screaming at? You see how you always adding. See, this is why you can't let him tell any stories because he told the truth, but he still lied at the same time. You over exaggerated. When was he yelling? That's why. That's why he was like he screamed at the top of his lungs. When? Where was he screaming? You said check the back chat. Hold on. Oh shit.
That we got news for you. We got knowledge. You ain't finna get nobody's college big. My line of work, if you snooze, you lose that.
10 hours. Hold on.
Literally lying about
10
what we
minutes.
saw in a federal
Hold on. Yeah, this doing 10 hours, bruh. this doing 10 hours, bruh. Well, yeah, I'm gonna check this joint out. I'm gonna definitely check this joint out.
And you played a big part of him going to prison.
I'm gonna listen to it at work.
Now we already seen so much footage that's incriminating that it ain't even funny. But and we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in my next video. In my next video, we'll talk about no jumper, right? Going broke. We'll talk about that in my next video. But in this video right here, Wack 100. Were you a civilian? Let's play a game. Do you swear to tell the truth? And
Wait a minute. I don't agree with him now that I think about it. So it's okay for you to be a thug one day and then up and say you're a civilian the next, but Wack can't do it. Wack can't up and drop his flag and be like, nah, man, I ain't fucking with that shit no more. I'm a civilian. You can drop your flag. You can stop. You can be a gangster one day, hopping out of cabs, two guns blazing at the police, and then a civilian the next day. But Wack can't be Paru and then say, you know what, I'm done, and be a civilian the next day. How is it cool for you to do it, but Wack can't? I don't agree with it, period. You said it exposed Wack. All right, I'm gonna definitely check it out. I don't agree with it, period. But in Wack's defense, how can you get mad at him for saying he's a civilian? You know, I'm done. I'm too old for this shit. I'm a civilian. And how's it okay for you? I mean, how's it okay for you to actually flip flop? This is the first time Wack saying this. Now, if Wack go back to Paru, this, that, and the third again, then it's like, hold up. He still be doing the same thing you doing, but it's still, hold up. But Wack first time saying it. You talk thug shit, and then you a civilian. Then you back to being a preacher. Then you a thug again. Then you a killer. Then you're back to being a civilian. It's the same cycle over and over. Preacher, one day. Next day, he a thug. Next day, he a killer. The fucking assassin. And then the day after that, he's a fucking civilian again. How dare you get mad at Wack for the first time saying, look, man, I'm dropping this shit. I'm a civilian. If he said that. Oh wow. That's crazy, calculator. I gotta do some research on that.
Fuck. Nothing but the truth. So help you God, Wack 100. Do you swear to tell the truth? So you sitting up there saying that you was a civilian, right? So when you was at the airport, in your words, these are your words now. When you was at the airport and you was chasing Future around the airport because you was trying to get some money back.
You snitching?
That he owed Trick. That was none of your business.
Why are you snitching? Yo, this bull out here ratting. Divine Warrior, peace and welcome. The Anointed One, peace and welcome. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in and support the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal at the top of the chat, and going along the screen at the bottom. But yeah, bro. Hold on, I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
Here to tell the truth. So you sitting up
Oh
there
yeah,
saying that you was a
he's snitching.
civilian, right?
He's snitching.
So when you was at the airport, in your words, these are your words now. When you was at the airport and you was chasing Future around the airport because you was trying to get some money back.
When you was on the internet snitching.
That he owed Trick. That was none of your business. But you made it your
You definitely dry snitching right now. And how you going to bring up some shit that he did years ago? He's saying he's a civilian now, not 2-3 years ago when this shit happened, or whenever it happened in the past. Either way, it was in the past. He's saying he's a civilian now. What he got to do with in the past got to do with him being a civilian now? You don't like nobody holding your past against you, but you stay trying to hold somebody else's past against them. You stay doing that. You did the same thing with 50 Cent. You did the same thing with Supreme. You did the same thing with his son. You did the same thing with my son. You did the same thing with Math. You do it with everybody. You try to go grab some shit that happened in their past and bring it up and hold it against them. As if that's the person that they are today, or that's what they be doing that in the present. But you don't want nobody to hold your past against you. Make that make sense.
business because there's a round table of extortion. And shout out to Trick. I have no beef or no smoke with the OG. I respect the OG.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Let me go put some mac and cheese on. Damn, my wife threw that shit away. I'm mad at the motherfucker. Yeah, smack that like button with the left. But you really right-handed. Where's the phone go? I hear it. They start to slam it.
OG. But you was chasing Future around the airport. And the only reason why you let Future go, you and Big U let Future go, was because Birdman, he got Birdman on the phone. And Birdman called that off. So you left Future alone. But if Birdman didn't call,
how do you know?
Or make that stop and put a stop to what you...
First of all, objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Was he an eyewitness? No. Does he know anybody that was a part of the situation? No. Does he have any friends that are friends with anybody that was in the situation? No. How does he know about it? He overheard it on the internet. And two, like I said in the beginning, what the fuck does that have to do with him being a civilian today? This shit could have happened years ago. What does that have to do with him saying he's a civilian now, in the present? You bringing up some shit that's in his past that ain't got nothing to do with today.
So tell the courts right now, because this is the courts right now. Now I'm doing what you do best. You attract people into saying things they ain't got no business saying on the internet, then you fall back like you and your gangsterling. So Big Wack 100, tell us right now, what would have happened to Future? Huh? I guarantee it would have been a crime scene. Because
why? First of all, not only are you snitching on the man, you trying to get this nigga to admit to something. You trying to get to him to admit to his crime, to a crime. Not only are you snitching on that man, you're trying to get him to admit to a crime. You're trying to get him to admit to assault, kidnapping. First of all, you dry snitched on him, and now you're trying to get him to snitch on himself. What's this? The snitch wars?
Because at that point in time, you had something to prove to Big U, right? Wack 100.
Telling on each other.
Let's go back to the tale of the tapes. You had something to prove to Big U. You know, Big U was part of his crime that he's being investigated for is the guns on the street, right? Do you swear to tell the truth, but nothing but the truth? So help you God. Do you swear? Do you raise your hand in this court of law and say that the audio that everybody already heard that I put up, that y'all made sure all my videos had to come down off of YouTube? Do you solemnly swear that you didn't sit up there and tell me, and the world didn't hear your voice, that you were selling guns to the Bloods?
Nigga, you still snitching. And you trying to make it seem like, oh, the whole world heard you say it. You the one who put the tape out. How did the whole world hear it? Because you told, and now you snitching again. The whole world and forgot about it, and you still keep trying to. This is the second video. You try to bring it back up, snitching. You trying to get Wack indicted. This nigga, I get it now. You like, oh, I'm gonna try to play Wack game. Wack is allegedly getting niggas indicted. Let me get Wack indicted. That's what it feels like to me, bro. It feels like you just dry snitching on alleged crimes. And you telling that you didn't we just see a video where he was like, and he in my hood where the CIA recording it, where the CIA is watching, the FBI is watching, the sheriff, the DEA is watching. So if you believe that back then, you don't believe it. You don't believe it today. That they could be watching when you snitching on all these crimes. This is some snitch shit, bro. This is some very snitch. This flag on the play. Blow the whistle. Flag on the play. Flag on the motherfucking play. This nigga snitching. This nigga snitching. Y'all can't fuck with the police. Y'all can't fuck with the police. Y'all can't fuck with the police. If you want to be snitching on crime, snitch on this.
Play the nigga's butt, and that's just all you ever gonna be. So let's get to it. First of all, when you get
fuck it. Hassan Campbell about to be gay now. Doggy, if I catch you, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna fuck you in your butt. Fuck it, I'm gay now. Doggy, if I catch you, you soft. I'm gonna knock you out and fuck you in your butt. We know you soft.
If you said Zulu Nation is,
that's threatening somebody with grape. Isn't that a crime?
the Crips and starting wars between them and watching them kill each other? That's what you call a civilian, Wack 100?
And you trying to get him killed too. Like you trying to get this man killed. Now you trying to get him either arrested or killed. You telling the world that he told you that he was selling guns. I didn't hear that part. In the recording, in the audio recording, do y'all remember that part? I don't remember that part. I could be wrong, but I don't remember hearing that in that audio. And you took it down. I mean, he got it taken down, so who knows? See, this is what I mean. You can't believe shit he say because he be lying his ass off. You just heard him lie about Big U. Big U was screaming at the top of his lungs. Then put the video on him. Big U is as calm and mellow than a motherfucker. I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna wait for the song to stop. Like this nigga be lying, but he trying to get. He said those are words out of Wack mouth, but not the Crips and Blood. It was rolling 60s. Wack said he got guns for the rolling 60s. So, but did he say that he was selling guns to both sides? I don't remember hearing that part. But either way, he trying to get this man arrested or killed or unalive. I meant he trying to get him arrested or unalive. If he can't get him arrested, he gonna try to get him unalive. He's trying to kill two birds with one stone, or both, because he knows there's a lot of Crips and Bloods in jail. So no, he ain't say that. So he lying. Yeah, I don't remember him saying that neither. You trying to get this man killed, unalive over lies.
You instigated wars.
Matter of fact, let's just do what motherfuckers don't. Hold on. Let's do what motherfuckers usually don't do. Let's look the video up, see if we can find it. Wasn't it on academics? Oh. Hold on. See if I can. Hold on. My sign please phone call here. All right, here it go. Here it go. Here it go. We just gonna look it up ourselves. Hold on, let me grab my pizza real quick. I ain't putting no mac and cheese on. She threw it away. Put me on pizza. This is the problem with niggas lying. They forget that the motherfucking tapes are still out there. He thought all the tapes were scrubbed. You should have checked first, doofus.
She got killed by her own homeboy, bro. But next you know, you what, that you ain't that type of nigga. You don't do nothing. You ain't gonna put work in fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody know dude's a body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gay shit on him, bro. Also, my mom. We got all the footage.
Wow.
Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama.
That's all y'all getting. Y'all didn't hit them lights. Did y'all not hear what he just said? Huh? What y'all didn't hear him? Oh, what y'all thought I was playing? I mean, Wack, we could take the gloves off. Huh? Heal up, bring it back, come rewind. Let's rewind. Huh? What?
She got killed by his own homeboy, bro. But Nipsey know you wasn't that. You ain't that type of nigga. You don't do nothing. You ain't never put the work in. Fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody know dude's a body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gay shit on him, bro. Also, my mom.
Wow. We got all the footage, is what Wack said. He was extorting him, allegedly.
Snitching.
Now, let me ask you a question. Why did they wait till Nipsey died for Big U to send Wack 100 to go get 30% of his stuff? Why you think Laura London is so quiet? She dealing with foul niggas, and this is the nigga that y'all laughing and y'all playing with in Clubhouse? Huh? They was on a mission. I was on a mission too. Oh, y'all thought because I wore my emotions on my sleeves that I didn't have a trick up my sleeve too? Yeah. Right.
That's all the recording that's out there. When did he say that he was selling guns to the Crips and the Bloods? The whole world didn't hear it.
Between the Bloods and the Crips, and then you bragged about it. And it just so happened years later, after you actually admitted to what Big U was locked up for. That's the funny part about it is the charges that Big U was being charged with right now is what you admitted to over the internet, or rather over the phone conversation that everybody heard over the internet. You swear to tell the truth, but the whole truth. Wack 100, when you went by Castle Hill,
how did he admit to extortion? All he said was he was saving his career. He never said he was getting money from it.
In the Soundview area, the Bronx River area of the Bronx, riding through those neighborhoods, and you posted up in the hood, out there where Hocus 4/5 is from, but he doesn't live anymore. Were you being a civilian? Was that for content? Or were you starting a war? And when you realized things were starting to bubble and things was really, really starting to get out of hand, you reached out to me and you reached out to Hocus 4/5 because you didn't want us to be elaborating on what was getting ready to go down right now and show how ugly you are and how, when I tell you, you are the next level of COINTELPRO like I've never seen in my life. You the reason why me and Tekashi ain't speaking no more?
Bro. How you gonna call him COINTELPRO and you just snitched on half of the crimes that this man allegedly committed? Nobody knew about this shit. You the one telling. But how you blaming him for you not 6ix9ine just don't fuck with you, bro. And you not cool with academics because you threw him under the bus when he said that shit to that kid. That ain't Wack fault.
Was getting ready to go down right now and show how ugly you are and how, when I tell you, you are the next level of COINTELPRO like I've never seen in my life. You the reason why me and Tekashi ain't speaking no more. You the reason why me and academics ain't speaking no more. Even though academics got to take a little bit of accountability because he don't like when I get in his business when he and
nigga, Wack had nothing to do with you and you and academics fallout. Y'all fell out because you threw him under the bus instead of supporting him in his time of need, what a friend should do. You threw him under the bus when you could have called him. You ain't even called the man. You just made a video about him throwing him under the bus when he said that shit to that kid. That could have been handled with a phone conversation if that was your real friend. But instead, you made a video about him when you could have just called him. You had a video. You talking about how about you got a problem with this and you got a problem with that, but you went to the internet instead of calling him and telling him this. That's why y'all fell out. Wack ain't had nothing to do with that situation. And Tekashi, he never fucked with you, bro. You didn't understand you were being used for content. You didn't get that. You didn't get that memo yet?
Hot water. But when I got shot, he was all over the internet laughing at me. So
wow. You just hit you oh my god, this nigga got an excuse to justify. So why ain't you say nothing about it? If he was over the internet laughing at you when you got shot, bro. Again, you be making shit up from a year ago he blinked at me wrong. That's why I threw him under the bus yesterday. Because he blinked at me wrong 3 years ago. When was this? This is what this nigga do. Rolling 60s put up 100K for Wack 100 to play on it on top of Big U putting up the lipstick. Yeah, on Vlad TV. There's thousands of hours of Hassan saying zesty shit, right? Shit, the axe is so played out. Nigga actually went to Dick's Sporting Goods and bought a bunch of axes. At his age, you need to realize he is the problem. Yeah, well, that's what Act and 6ix9ine that don't fuck with him, right? No when he was mad before because Act reacted to the Derek situation. Yeah, that too. But he still went and threw Act under the bus. That's when they fell out. That's what I'm saying. Like he be holding grudges. Like if he feels as though somebody wronged him, he'll hold it. He'll sit there and he's like a female. Only females do that. Hold a grudge, and then 3 years later be like, "Oh, you stepped on my shoe. We was walking down the street. That's why I shot you. That's why I told on you, or that's why I did such and such." That's basically what he did. Or he just finds some old lame ass excuse from the past. Oh, he laughed at me when I got shot. When did he do that? To try to justify what he did to Act. You get what I'm saying? He that type of nigga that try to bring up something from 3 years ago to justify what he did to somebody in the present. Ooh, excuse me.
You the reason why me and Academics ain't speaking no more? Even though Academics got to take a little bit of accountability because he don't like when I get in his business when he in hot water. But when I got shot, he was all over the internet laughing at me.
You see how he try to justify it?
So once niggas took the gloves off, I took the gloves back off. But back to you, Wack. Anybody that has like, there's so much that I could go on with you playing the role of a civilian. When you blackmail, and these are your words coming out of your mouth, when you blackmail $800,000 out of Oscar Della,
bro, whether it was coming out of his mouth, he said it to you privately. You're telling this shit to the world. That's still snitching. You think putting, this came out of your mouth in front of it is still not making it snitching? Yes, it is, nigga, because we didn't know. You're telling the world this shit. Bro, you just snitching all through this video. You just telling on Wack crime. You like Young Pharaoh and Little Richard Booz. You remember back in 1958 when you robbed that buggy? When you robbed that, when you remember in 1932 when you robbed that horse and carriage? Oh, the Queen didn't like that. She was upset. You was on the run. You was a fugitive for 7 years. You remember that? You remember back in 1970, you shot up the disco and the bullet bounced off the disco ball and hit somebody in the head, and you was on the run for that? You remember yesterday when you slapped your mama because the food was so good? This nigga is snitching.
Hoya, was that being a civilian or were you being an extortionist, my nigga?
Wait a minute. So when you said this to Doggy Diamonds,
play the nigga's butt, and that's just all you ever gonna be. So let's get to it. First of all, when you get
fuck it, Hassan Campbell about to be gay now. Doggy, if I catch you, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna fuck you in your butt. Fuck it, I'm gay now. Doggy, if I catch you, you soft. I'm gonna knock you out and fuck you in your butt. We know you soft.
If you said Zulu Nation is.
Were you a civilian then, or was you a predator? Were you a civilian when you said that, or was you a predator? We inquire. What you like to say? Inquiring minds want to know. Were you a civilian when you told Doggy Diamonds you was gonna knock him out and f him in his boot, go plukamus in his dookamus? Were you a civilian or were you a predator? Ain't no right answer to that question. I don't think he laughed at him getting popped. He definitely laughed at the Derek incident. Who wouldn't laugh at that? It's not when you turn. It's not when you turn on him. Act. Issue was after Hassandra got shot and went. Oh, okay.
You a civilian when? When? Now you a civilian? No, you're not a civilian.
Are you
You're
gonna
not
tell
going to
somebody
just
that's
wash
not
your hands and
civilian?
act like you all innocent while everybody's going to jail?
That's exactly what you did, nigga. What are you talking about? You was telling niggas you was gonna F them in their booty, knock them out and take their booty one day, and then you washed your hands the next day and said you was a civilian. What are we talking about here, bro? He can. So your crimes in past. What's the word I'm looking for? Shenanigans. You could just wash your hands anytime you want to and jump back into the streets, in and out the streets, and become a civilian, then a street nigga, a civilian street nigga, all you want. But he can't do it.
And you playing a master manipulator? Yeah, Loose Cannon is in his 40s. He's a grown man, but he's dumb.
But he's still throwing his homie under the bus.
And you played on his stupidity. Just like most dudes like you. I'm not going to let you get away with that. No, you are not a civilian, my dude. You are agent.
Wait, he didn't play on your stupidity? He got you there 3 times and got you drunk and made you look like a fool. He didn't play on your stupidity? He got you there. No, it was twice. He did it with Wack 100. He got you drunk and he got you to say some stupid shit. I'm pretty sure that's playing on your stupidity. 38 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in and support the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal at the top of the chat or going along your screen at the bottom.
Big, you made it. He made it
his business. Wack 100, let me ask you a question. You sitting up there and you telling people lies, right? Talking about the Nipsey tapes, how you stopped them from coming out. But let me ask you a question, Wack. The dude that's in the video that had the threesome with the girl with Nipsey, out of all the people in the world,
did you see
what made him reach out to you to want to use that tape to destroy Nipsey?
Yo, you stole that from me. You stole that shit from me. Jay, what's up? Storm, how you doing, beautiful? You stole that shit from me. I always say that. Why are people so comfortable with giving Wack 100-day sex tape? Why are they always going to him? I've been asking that for years. And I know your ass ain't come up with that by yourself. You too dense.
See, that's the $1 million question. What would make him want to reach out to you? You know why? Because you was already an enemy to Nipsey. You wasn't no friend of Nipsey. You was playing the same role that Big U played. This is why people always having the evidence. The evidence is always falling on your lap. Shall we begin? Are you not entertained? No, I'm not entertained by your lies. Your lies is getting me vexed. And the reality of it is I'm not going to let you fly over my head like that. No, I'm watching.
You can't even spell vex.
And the world is watching, and we all watching, and we all see you for who you are. Ain't no getting out of this, my nigga. This shit is sad. We all alive, and we all watching and seeing. Big U didn't make no mistake. The funny part about it is Big U, see, the crazy part about it is a lot of people believe that Big U was already working with the police, but it took somebody on a higher up to take Big U down, to keep their cover going. And that's you, soldier boy. It is what it is. That's just part one of my rant right here. Stay tuned to my next video because we're going to talk about no jumper being broke. No jumper being broke. And closing down the building. Stay tuned to my next video. It is what it is, man. Hit that like button. Hit that.
That's what we about to watch right now. I ain't even watched this one. I think I'll probably watch like a couple minutes of it. Yeah, I watched a couple seconds of it.
Take off those shoes and super violate that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
41 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like
Adam
button.
22.
Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, support the channel.
I like Adam 22. I had a chance to do an interview with him, chop it up with him. I like Adam 22. But I got to be real in this situation.
I bet you.
Adam 22 ain't going broke. When you get 25 million views on your channel and you averaging that, you're not going broke.
You're not averaging it.
It's absolutely impossible for you to get 25 million views and be going broke. Now, with that being said, see, here's the thing, right? The feds are not done shaking the tree. And some of them dudes that got locked up, they're already cooperating. Big U on his way to prison, he made it very clear that Wack 100 played a big part in him going to jail.
So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about him.
Yeah, you really on a Wack 100 smear campaign now. He's focusing on Wack. You think this is going? You think this is going to win your battle with Wack? You going to use this to try to win your battle with Wack? All right, now you ain't got your monetization. Took it last time. Next is gonna be your channel. You go ahead and keep fucking with it.
I'm a fugitive, so they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. And he's actually got video and footage of it, so y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about Wack. Wack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all fired. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hit.
That nigga sound bad to the motherfucker. It's your fault. All y'all niggas is foul. All y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the share button. All y'all niggas. It's your fault. No, it ain't. It's your fault, nigga. Nobody told your goofy ass to go out there extorting people and unaliving people. Nobody told your goofy ass to go. You just did 20-something years, more than that. Ain't nobody tell your goofy ass to go back to the streets. Don't try to put it on us. That was you, nigga. You went out there and want to be big you. Extortion. You're an extortionist. Know what? He said Big U wasn't snitching. I ain't say he was snitching. I'm saying nobody told him to go out there and commit crimes. Nobody told his ass to go out there and commit them crimes.
Hitting likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI.
He made it very clear that these bloggers, these YouTubers, played a very big part in him going to jail.
What that got to do with? What that got to do with Adam 22 saying he going broke though? This is how I know you just want to use it as a smear campaign on Wack 100, because this has nothing to do with Adam 22 saying he going broke. It has absolutely nothing to do with that. And you use it as an excuse to talk about Wack.
For y'all to understand something. If you thought Big U was dangerous before,
what this got to do with him?
Rest in peace, Nipsey. Rest in peace to the young football player. And rest in peace to all the other
Big U allegedly killed.
That alleged Big U's name is behind them not being here anymore. If you thought Big U was dangerous before, what do you think that he's capable of when he's facing the rest of his life in jail? And he's already in the penitentiary. You think for a single second that Big U is just going to sit in that cell and rot? And he ain't going to put the pressure on the streets to send some street soldiers at that building and everybody in that building?
Why are you telling on Big U? Why is you telling on this nigga? Bro, you doing a whole lot of snitching, bro. For real. I need to change the title on this shit. Hassan snitching on Wack. Hard body. And Big U. It's like you trying to let the cops know what the fuck is going to happen. Yo, if Big U get convicted, he gonna shoot Adam 22 building up. That's basically what you just said. That's pretty much what you just said, bro. If Big U don't beat this case, he gonna shoot at him. He gonna get them unalive. He gonna pew pew at the building.
Really think that Big U is going to get the rest of his life in jail, because any sentence for Big U right now
put it like this. If Big U was 58 years old and they gave him 10 years in jail, that's a death sentence.
No, it's not.
So basically what you're saying is,
no, it's not.
You really think Big U ain't gonna send some of his minions to turn that building upside down? Adam 22 don't have a choice.
10 years is not a death sentence for Big U. He'd be 68. Motherfuckers live to 100. And I don't think Big U smoke or drink. How the fuck you putting a cap on somebody's lifespan? That is not a death sentence.
But to get out that building.
Look at it. Look at the way he look at 58.
Because his building provided the platform that destroyed the Rolling 60s. And the FBI is just getting started. You see, it wasn't really easy before the internet for the FBI to infiltrate the Rolling 60s all over America, especially in the East Coast. The feds been busting gangs and locking them up on a regular basis, jumping from borough to borough, right? But in LA, you didn't really hear about big swoops coming in and the FBI grabbing. Nah, that wasn't happening until Brick Baby and Loose Lips. You know Loose Lips?
Brick Baby and Loose Lips. Oh. Wow. And you know what's crazy? He waited until Loose Cannon went to jail to start talking all this shit. If you felt like he was talking too much, why didn't you ever say that when he was on your live streams? I never hear him say that. Loose Cannon was all on your live streams, and you was smiling and sucking and jiving all up in that nigga face, and then as soon as he go to jail, all of a sudden he loose lips. The fuck out of here, bro. You's a fraud, my nigga. Hold on, I'm reading the comments. My bad. I didn't mean to pause out. I'm reading the comments. Exposed secret program wasn't you. Oh, okay. What you say? Hassan is such a zesty dry snitch. You get no notion. Mr. Mathematics. T-Bone got another one? Oh, we about to hold on. Let me load that up.
Sink ships. The nigga that's still in jail and still talking behind the wall.
Throw me another piece.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. A nigga that want the attention that bad that he's in jail for running his mouth, and he's still calling home from jail, giving the FBI through his wife the latest update, and she's helping him destroy himself even more. At this point in time, but then again, that's a whole nother video. Let's get back to Adam 22, no jumper. Adam, the smartest thing for you to do is get rid of that building, or lease it out to somebody else and get out of that building, because it's safe to say it ain't safe outside. And the more you go into that building, you're going to need security around you. You're going to have to keep security around you. And to be honest with you, as more details come out and more bloggers blog and everybody starts watching, yeah, I think Adam 22, it's time for him to cut his losses so he can save some of his money, because the truth of the matter is that it's not a good look.
You just don't.
And the kind of interviews that he wants to get in the future,
He's probably not going to be able to get, because people are going to be looking at Adam 22's platform very, very suspect, because the reality of it is all the whispering, all the gossip that people been doing throughout the years, calling Adam a fed, Vlad a fed, academics a fed.
This motherfucker.
Ain't no way around this. I'm not saying that Adam 22 is the feds. I'm saying Adam 22's platform led to the rolling 60s going to the feds. What's the difference? Are you not entertained? It is what it is, man.
Bro, you
it's safe to say it ain't safe outside.
Yeah, it ain't. Not with you out here.
But it's also safe to say it ain't safe in these YouTube streets.
No, it ain't. Not with you out here snitching and telling everything. Oh, no, it's not. Nigga, you been snitching hard body. My nigga, the last 2 videos, all you did was drop dimes on Wack 100. You said it's a fight with Big U Rico today or yesterday news. It ain't safe in these YouTube streets. This nigga doing a whole lot of snitching. He was just dropping dime after dime on Wack 100. I'm about to get.
I tried to tell y'all before. You think that they got detectives on the block? You think they ain't got digital COINTELPRO?
You
niggas learned that being in a house, you know, all them dudes be screaming.
Digital COINTELPRO? What the fuck is that? I know what COINTELPRO is, but digital? What the fuck is digital COINTELPRO?
I'm outside. The niggas outside is broke. The niggas in the house is getting legal money.
Oh my God, here we go.
But the niggas is in the house getting legal money is talking about they're talking about everything that's going on in the streets. So now the feds, instead of them having to go outside and do surveillance, they just pull up, grab their popcorn, turn on Adam 22, Vlad, academics, King AK-47. We ain't gonna forget about you, my nigga. You solve more cases in Chicago than the Lord do allow. The feds now.
And you, nigga, you just literally told all Wack 100 alleged crimes, my nigga. And you put yourself at the top of that list. You keep thinking that, because Big U said Wack this, that, and the third. Big U said that. Big U ain't say nothing about them other crimes. The list of fucking crimes that you listed. You think because Big U said that they gave you a pass to snitch on all the other crimes?
All they have to do, the district attorney, all they have to do is watch how the streets, or rather the internet, these YouTube streets, put together the crime scene, incriminate niggas, coerce them to tell on themselves. Oh my God, Wack, the way you had Lou sitting up there telling on himself, coerce them to tell on themselves, and then the feds just taking notes.
Yeah, he was.
If you thought the feds was undefeated before, imagine how the feds is gonna be with this internet.
Right, he told on all Wack.
Digital COINTELPRO ain't no joke.
What the fuck is digital COINTELPRO?
It is what it is. That's my take on this situation. Adam 22 ain't going broke.
He just don't want to pay nobody. That shit about to collapse. That's all it is. He doing the white boy thing, like they do in the stocks. You pull all your money out and bounce on niggas. That's all he doing. He's prepping to bounce on niggas. That's all he doing. That nigga is prepping himself to roll out on niggas.
I'm a pillow biter, right?
Huh?
I'm a pillow biter, right?
Huh?
I'm a pillow biter, right? Oh, he's a clout chaser. You see the messages. Oh, he's a clout chaser. Oh, he's gay. When did the video, like, when did anything about me and my character claim homosexuality?
When you told Doggy Diamonds, I got this one. When did you claim homosexuality? Right here.
Play the nigga's butt, and that's just all you ever gonna be. So let's get to it. First of all, when you get
fuck it. Hassan Campbell about to be gay now. Doggy, if I catch you, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna fuck you in your butt. Fucking, I'm gay now. Doggy, if I catch you, you soft. I'm gonna knock you out and fuck you in your butt. We know you soft.
If you said
that's when you did it. You did it plenty other times after that, before and after that. Do he got his Shanae ponytail to the side?
Every man is entitled to a bail. And the reason why I feel so strongly about that is because I know what it's like to be in jail for something that I didn't do.
Like those murder cases?
But I guess that's why I've been to jail so many times for so many homicides. You fucked my brain up. Really did.
So many homicides.
Even though I ain't never killed nobody. I just been in jail the whole lot. Y'all get my drift.
No, you ain't never killed nobody. Oh, whoa, we got some paperwork.
Nobody, baby.
Oh, whoa, we got some paperwork. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got some paperwork. Paperwork party. I don't even do this on my channel. Paperwork party. Put it up full mast. Hassan Campbell, I do clarify that it appears from examination of the records in the file of this office that the above named defendant was indicted by a grand jury, Bronx River, for murder in the second degree, and that thereafter, should defendant was arraigned before blah blah. Therefore, the above was sentenced to a year, 6 months, up to 4 years in prison.
Nobody, baby. Nobody.
Therefore, the defendant was arraigned in Collins Supreme Court 97 and pleaded guilty of the crime of assault. Oh, they did break it down to assault in the first degree. So it is possible. I was wrong. And therefore, above name was sentenced to a year, 6 months, 4 years. Oh, he wasn't lying. Eric caught the body. That's Eric. Oh, so now we know who Eric is. Now we know who Eric is. This is Eric. Oh, let me grab my pizza real quick. That's Eric.
I'm never on the side of the predator who likes to prey. I love that man. I love that man. I love that man.
Oh, he made a song out of it.
I love that man. I love that man. I love that man. Bam, bam, bam. With that being said, Wack, I'm not gonna let you do that. We not gonna let you do that, Wack. We not gonna let you do that, Wack. You a civilian now?
This is a dude from New York who don't know what the fuck he talking about. This the dude I told in his face, right? You let a nigga, you talking about killing all these niggas, but a nigga molested you and you didn't do nothing to him and he's still walking around.
You done did time. You done caught a couple bodies.
Yes,
everybody want to know what happened to that energy when it came to you revenging your manhood with that man.
He told me he brought my mama groceries.
And that man was putting food in my refrigerator when I was 9 and 10 and 11 years old, when my mother wasn't there to put that food in that fucking refrigerator.
So I said, I get it. Groceries for groceries, right?
Yeah, but that nigga wasn't doing that. Just to do that, he putting food in the refrigerator because he's violating you, putting something in you, bro.
So she pimped him then.
No, mama didn't know. The mama didn't know. He said the reason why he let Africa Bambaataa thigh him, take an erect penis, and stroke him till he came in his face and didn't do nothing about it is because he brought his mama groceries.
You really want me to eat your meat? We're going to start off with your man Fruit. One of the dudes that you use, you are the, Mano, you are the company that you keep.
Back that up.
All Fruit.
Mama didn't know. The mama didn't know. He said the reason why he let Africa Bambaataa thigh him, take an erect penis, and stroke him till he came in his face and didn't do nothing about it is because he brought his mama groceries.
You really want me to eat your meat? We're going to start off
the fuck
with your man Fruit.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Flag on the play. We're just going to skip by that. We are not going to skip by that. My nigga. My nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. What the fuck you got going on?
One of the dudes that you use, you are the, Mano, you are the company that you keep.
Go back. Go back.
Bro, you really want me to eat your meat? We're going to start off.
Oh, my God, bro. What the
with your man Fruit. One of the dudes that you use, you are the, Mano, you are the company that you keep.
He said double rewind. What the fuck?
You really want me to eat your meat? We're going to
do nothing about it. It's because he brought his mama groceries.
You really want me to eat your meat? We're going to start off with your man Fruit.
What kind of man says that? Where they do that at? What kind of man tells? I don't even want to repeat it. What kind of man says some shit like that? He said the assault was for the female pending charge. Hold on. Go back. Let me go back to it. The assault was for when he beat up his baby mom? Let me go back. Where are we at? Minute, 6 minutes. Hold on. You saying the assault was for when he beat up his baby mom? Therefore, the defendant was arraigned. Therefore, wait, how they that? No, the do clarify. Charged with the crime of murder in the second degree, and therefore, the said defendant was arraigned before before Han J. Collins, Justice of Supreme Court, and pled guilty to the crime of assault in the first degree. Therefore, the above. So wait, he had two cases going on at once? I'm confused. Yeah, ain't no heterosexual man gonna say no shit like that. That was just. But D'Angelo, how was the assault for when he beat up his baby mom? Because this is the murder joint. So were they charging him with both at the same time? I hate when people say shit in the comment and then disappear.
He bought his mama groceries.
You really want me to eat your meat? We're going to start off with your man Fruit. One of the dudes that you use, you are the, Mano, you are the company that you keep.
Nigga. So if we going off that logic, you was hanging with academics, grooming a child, 6ix9ine had sex with a 15-year-old, Bambaataa had sex with you and other teenagers, and me Stinger. Your brother, you said molested you. You are the company that you keep. Cause you seem to be around a lot. You find yourself. I pointed this out a while ago. You seem to find yourself around these motherfuckers a lot.
Because I was touched at an early age, and it was continuously touching. I went on to touch other children. Jim Jones is a king. He's the Prince of Zamunda. He's the king of New York. Jim Jones has something special about him, where all the real niggas flop to him, which makes him a king. I love Jim Jones' music. Mano, once he came out with I See You, I didn't like it then because I didn't understand it, because I was a street nigga. But with his popularity, I understand it now. So now I understand it and I had to catch up to the song. I wasn't on Mano's level. With Mano and Jim Jones, I would love to be able to sit down with those two brothers. I made videos about you. I would love to be able to sit down with Mano and Jim Jones.
Hold on. Didn't you say you was faking? Hold on. T-Bone the fucking goat, bro. T-Bone the fucking goat, bro. Didn't you say, oh, I was playing, I was faking? I believe that's what he said, right? I believe that's what he said. He said he was faking it and pretending like he was fucking with them niggas because he ain't trust them. Ain't that what he said? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard him say that. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard him say that. Don't worry, I'll wait. You said, I'm here, bro. Listen, he pleaded out to assault on a female. That was part of him getting the murder charge dropped. Oh, okay. That's how the murder got turned down to assault in the first degree, because he pled guilty for beating up his baby mom. Okay, I get it now. I get it, D'Angelo. Appreciate that. Let me highlight this. So that's how he got it broken down. Because I'm like, how can you break a murder down to an assault? Now it makes sense. He pled guilty to assault in the first degree of beating up his baby mom. Okay, I get it now. Yes, after Eric was found guilty. Oh, okay. I think he snitched on Eric too. I think he snitched on Eric. Why you don't never hear him call Eric from jail? You'll never hear none of that shit. No letters, no nothing.
I would love to be able to sit down with Mano and Jim Jones.
A male groupie.
Mano, you are the company that you keep. These are the niggas that you brought to the ring? You couldn't handle me with a one-on-one? You had to jump me. You didn't want to fight me in real life, but then you jumped me on the internet?
He jumped you on you. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That audio jumped you, if anything.
250 and escrow the show right now. So that's 250 and y'all 125.
375. We in the boxing business.
And when I wake up and
this is when Capone was trying to put up all this money to fight Hassan. Hassan didn't want to fight.
go to sleep, it can be up to 500,000 or a meal ticket. But I'm gonna introduce whoever to Trigger and Trouble. I'm ready for whatever, whenever, and however y'all want to do it. 2 against 1. Y'all already know my slogan. Get down or lay down. Capone.
You want to fight Mano for 10,000 and you could have fought.
I don't even have no more to say about you, Fruit.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
From this point on, you should.
You want to fight Mano for 10, 20,000. But Capone was putting up 375K to $500,000. And he said we probably get $1 million. And you backed out of that fight. But you want to fight Mano for 10 G's. 10, 20 G's. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You was scared. You knew Mano wasn't going to do it. You knew Mano wasn't going to do it. You knew Mano wasn't going to fight you in the ring. You knew he wasn't going to do it. That's why you challenged him. Because when look at the record, the track record of all the people that was willing to fight. Capone, he backed out. Trife Gangster, he called COVID. All the people, it's 3 different people that he wanted to fight that was supposed to fight him in the ring. The 2 people that was willing to fight, he backed out of or made some excuse not to. But the one person that said, "Nah, I ain't fighting you in the ring," he won't fight. You don't see the pattern there? Nobody catching that pattern? That nigga scared.
Should be exiled out of the community. You're wicked. You went to jail for bodying a female? And you on the internet bragging about it?
And you spreading false narratives. Fruit crime.
I want to get straight to the violence. You talk tough. You make screw faces. You point at niggas' pictures. You be having axes in your hand. Get to the violence, man. Let's get to the violence. You're so aggressive as thyself. Let's get to that, man. And we could do it in a peaceful manner. We could put the gloves on. We could put the headgear on. Whatever the fuck you want to do. We could do all that. And we can do it without catching the F. The felony, my guy.
Wow. So you got called out from Fruit. Whoever the dude name, I guess that's the dude named Fruit. I don't know too. I don't know what nigga name just had Fruit, but let's see if there's any more. Did we watch this one yet?
One of my fantasies was to kill somebody on a motorcycle. I said I was gonna buy me a motorcycle and I was gonna live out that Nino Brown scene in New Jack City. Every street nigga that fantasized about riding on the back of the motorcycle and airing somebody out. I ain't gonna even lie.
I have never in my life fantasized.
Nino Brown says your services are no longer needed in the community. Oh, the bomb clot. Oh,
Rock a blah, baby.
I don't. He said that's who you wanted to be. He said he wanted to be the female. I don't remember that happening in the movie. It could have, but I can't remember a time ever in my life that I ever wanted to be on the back of a bike with a back of a man on a bike unaliving somebody. I don't get that. Your fantasy is to be on the back of a bike, holding tight to a man while you jump off the bike, two guns blazing. He pull up and do a donut. You jump off the bike, two guns blazing at the police. Then you jump back on the bike and hold him tight.
Rock a blah, baby.
I see this video that I just posted with Mano, right? On the stage performing. That shit looked like the lobby in the projects. Or better yet, niggas standing in front of the bodega in the corner store. Them niggas look so bad, I wanted to throw my Pele in the garbage.
Let me tell you niggas something. No nigga that ever took a been a doll, boy, toy, plaything for a grown man could ever stand on two legs and have anything to say about me, man. Nothing. You don't got a leg to stand on to be speaking on no nigga, and we allow you to do that. And we understand why, because you dealing with a deeper, darker sexual demon than we all could understand, my nigga. We can't even be going back and forth. I can't go. If you could take it, you could take a joke. You could take anything, my nigga.
The nigga is on stage with 30 niggas drinking liquor. He's on stage with 30 niggas drinking liquor. Where's the hype man at? Now watch the crowd.
It's all right, because if you could dish out a joke, you got to be able to take.
Nigga, how you gonna say that when you be on camera, 1,000 people in the chat, and you drinking, getting fucked up?
You got to be able to take it, so we know that you're able to take it. It's your fault for allowing, these dudes with this traumatic past to be out here and not get the therapy that they actually really need.
I'm a bit confused, Mano.
Now, this is what I was talking about earlier.
That treatment? You gonna give me that therapy? I got shot outside in the hood by myself.
You wasn't by
Y'all
yourself.
niggas got me fucked up.
I was gonna say you wasn't by yourself. You called checkmate.
Your shorty got shot in a club with 1,000 niggas. You did the pume.
As the roundabout, take the second
Just
exit on
like you
Westchester
did.
Avenue. In a quarter of a mile.
Leave it. Come on, go. I got you. Go straight. I need to get to the hospital. I got you. Son. You run around and you act like the illest nigga in Nebraska, my nigga. You told. Africa Bambaataa is the one that did the bid with me.
So he was locked up for murder too?
No, he wasn't locked up, but he should have been locked up. He was my getaway driver. Yep, I'm telling.
He was your getaway driver.
Here's the biggest problem. They're saying that they're going to make accusations of me beating my kids. People on the internet. Okay. And they're saying that they're going to call you guys and say that I got bombs and guns in my house.
Okay.
Hocus 4/5, you can
Look
set
at
it
the
up.
dude's face. He like, okay.
With those dudes, those promoters, I forget the name of the promoters that promoted your 4/5, you can set it up.
Look at the dude's face. Okay. Look at the officer.
Here's the biggest problem. They're saying that they're going to make accusations of me beating my kids. People on the internet.
Okay.
And they're saying that they're going to call you guys and say that I got bombs and guns in my house.
Okay.
Okay.
Hocus 4/5, you can set it up. With those dudes, those promoters, I forget the name of the promoters that promoted your fight, and we can get straight to the ring, man.
You should be fighting your demons. It's a list of people you need to be fighting before you get to me. Yourself, the niggas that molested on you, the niggas that on you, the niggas that you went back to after that, right? Because it's a list of niggas before the Bambaataa even got to you. Your family who didn't give you the safe space to tell them what you was going through. Those the niggas that you need to be fighting before you get to me. You so disillusioned and so narcissistic that you believe that you stand in a place to tell me or say that what you think is a good look and what's not a bad look. We think you a bad look, huh? He was so humble when he first started.
See, what people don't understand is I was already broken in before I got to Bam.
He thought it was regular. So he started to touch other boys and girls, and
I was mimicking what was done to me. Children, I was touching.
He's so angry about being this is where all the aggression is coming from.
Right.
He's so angry. This is why he lashes out. I want to hit him in the head with the headshot. This hatred for a rapper. But yet, he went to the flea market and bought the same chain, or like a starter kit to look like rapper. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy.
but we see that the shit is monkey. Man,
hold on. Did they get it close? Did they get it close up on the chain?
Like rapper, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
put the fake chain up full mass. My bad, I ain't reading the comments. So Genius, what's up with you? Y'all remember to hit that like button as y'all come in. And hit the Cash App, PayPal to support the channel. Put something on that loud pack, family. They gotta hold on. Put the Ilver up full mass. We call that Gilver. That's not silver. That's Gilver. Because when your duck turn green, everybody be like, ew, that's Gilbert. That ain't silver, that's Gilbert. Ew, your neck turning green.
but we see that the shit is monkey. Man, deal with your demons, man. Deal with the fact that you've been touching on kids and you know, deal with that.
This battle that I'm battling with, it's not just about my demons and what I've been through. It's the fact that I know that in so many households in America, there's a little boy going through what I went through.
Oh my God. Or what T-Bone?
I was staying with Bam. See, this is what people don't understand. I used to sleep in Bam's house on the couch. I used to stay with Bam.
You're not one of those. You chose to sleep and stay with
I was staying with Bam. See, this is what people don't understand. I used to sleep in Bam's house on the couch. I used to stay with Bam.
Bam's house.
Bam house was the fun house. It started off being the fun. It's the hip hop house. Parties, everybody that you looked up to is always there. It was fun.
Hold on. This is where he fucked his story up at. So let me get this straight. They was having parties. Bam was having parties at his house. and nobody complained about a 12-year-old walking around the party. Nobody complained. Nobody said, "Yo, what's this 12-year-old doing in the party?" No, nobody said nothing. I think not.
Came home from jail fucked up. I didn't have nothing when I came home from jail. Knocked on his door, opened up the door, Vaseline on his hand, Vaseline on his hand, Vaseline on his hand. Bambada Asim, that's the name he was writing me up under while he was in jail.
I need y'all help
none of them letters
so that we can reach them. I don't know how to go about it. I don't even know what to do. I just know that, yeah, I need to get back on my mission.
What mission?
Don't nobody give a damn about Bambada. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I'm never going to be able to sleep at nighttime knowing that there's children that's going through what I went through, and that there's men that's going to make a mockery of them the same way they made a mockery of me if they ever come and tell their story.
No, that's different. That's something totally different. You made up your story. That's why we made a mockery of you.
By far, I swear to God, may God forgive me if I'm wrong, I think that you the most ugliest motherfucker that ever touched this earth, and you retarded. You got ticks. You ticking. It's like, damn, I'm picturing you being a bitch now, because I'm Africa Bambada right now. I'm picturing you being a bitch, and you ticking. And he actually was styling you? Ew. So that nigga stuck his fat belly on your back, his beard on your back. He put Vaseline on your back, and you attacking me on the internet?
Wow. Yeah, that's where I'm stopping it at. Hold on, we might got another.
He wrote that.
Oh,
even
yeah.
if he wrote that statement,
Hassan,
This
can
is
you
funny.
please say yes or no?
read what he wrote. Read what he said. No, don't play mind games. Read it, motherfucker. Read it.
Read what he wrote.
Read it.
This one is funny.
If told you it was kind of small for me, China, that I have not taken any
Because
You know China can't read.
you showing a piece of paper to a bunch of dumb. A lot of motherfuckers that's watching don't know how to read, and they don't know how to read with comprehension. So when you show a piece of paper, automatically they're assuming that he did something wrong.
When you got shot in Bronx River, let's just say, and you would have shot back. You would have shot back. So you trying to tell me when the detective asks you, I want you to write a statement on yourself. You gonna do us? You stood there and called Bimmy a rat for less. You stood on your platform and called Bimmy a rat for less.
I called Bimmy a rat because there is niggas, there is people that's not affiliated with that paperwork that y'all got that gave me information on Bimmy.
Is it cool to write statements?
So you ain't.
Is it cool to write statements based on what?
What you mean based on? You from Bronx River?
All right, I'm gonna say it again.
You was a killer. You Hassan.
I'm gonna say it again.
You was a killer, right? You Hassan.
I'm gonna say it again, right? Listen, when niggas log off of this internet, when shit is fake, and soft niggas could get up on the internet and play with a nigga like Vimo.
Hassan, how many people you expose on your platform? Nobody don't really care. You expose.
You think I don't go through shit when I go outside?
Hassan,
you think I don't go through? Nigga, I got shot.
Hassan, if the nigga really want you, these rappers, they can snipe your ass anytime.
You think it's that easy?
You let somebody.
Yeah, I did. Drunk. And then give up. Yeah. So now listen. So now what I'm saying is when I'm sober and I'm outside,
with the niggas that I'm outside. What you think I give? Like you think it's just that easy?
I want to ask you something, right? Some real shit. Because you is very adamant on being on this guy's side, knowing that you actually had beef with these guys at one time. You had beef with Pistol P at one time, right?
Of course.
On each side, it was bad things that we ain't gonna speak about. On each side, things happen, right?
Yeah.
So you think if they catch your little Humpty Dumpty ass, or because you trying to save face now, you're gonna be on the tombstone.
So shut up and listen.
Go ahead.
Because you can't be smart and dumb at the same time. Actually, you're not even being smart. But if you listen, so first and foremost, right? I never befriend my enemies. Pistol Pete squashed the beef with me. When I came home from jail, some of my friends was running with niggas. You're not listening. Shut the fuck up and listen.
There we go.
Let you do that.
Then shut the fuck up then.
Ryan, Pistol P gonna walk up to Hassan Campbell and say, yo, let's dead the issue on Racky's Alley. Hassan, who you think I am? I started banging yesterday? Like,
who you even know?
Read what he
read.
Oh, shit.
It's got to do with blood.
Hey, Bambada was before Zulu was.
What the fuck that got to do with jail shit? Breezy brought me home.
Tell him to keep banging. In 94.
Doggy dog brought me home. Doggy dog.
Oh, I thought you was.
What you doing is whack. What you're doing is whack.
What I'm doing? What the fuck? I thought you was.
Because you listen. What the fuck Zulu Nation got to do with blood?
Hey, Bambada was before Zulu was.
What the fuck that got to do with jail shit, my nigga?
Bambada was before.
You right, you slow. You right. I forgot you a special nigga. You's a yellow school bus nigga. I forgot, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you can't listen. Don't tell.
I'm sorry, Mr. Yellow School Bus nigga. I'm talking to a slow nigga. I'm getting mad at this slow nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, slow nigga. All he did in his paperwork was admit that he had a fight. That's it.
The word I've been looking for, admit. He admitted.
So now we got a continuation of drama from jail pouring out to the streets.
No. And when you're continuation, hold up, Playboy. See, there you go. You trying to create a narrative that ain't even what it is. There's no.
I'm only responding off. I'm only responding off of what you're saying because I'm confused.
For what you saying to correct you, homie, because you creating a narrative of what you are saying.
The way this is coming off, and this is why I don't like some of the shit that goes on 050 the movement. See what China Brim calls entertainment may lead to somebody dying. These type of games. These type of games. Let me finish. Oh, you don't like the truth? Oh, you don't like the truth? That you
true.
Bottom line to it. Listen, Frankie Boo. You doing foul shit, my nigga. No, you trying to get Frankie Boo killed. You trying to get Frankie Boo killed, my nigga. You trying to make him die. You trying to make him die. You don't give a fuck about him.
You sucking Frankie Boo off.
You trying to get him murdered. No, you trying to get him murdered, my nigga. You trying to get him murdered, my nigga. You trying to get him murdered, my nigga.
He ain't
you foul.
Like you.
Nigga, what you doing is foul. What you doing is foul. You trying to get him murdered, my nigga. You trying to get him murdered.
They gonna tell me
you trying to get him murdered. You trying to get him murdered. Don't get mad.
I tell you what to do with your plan.
You trying to get him murdered.
I don't tell you.
You trying to get him murdered.
Tell me, how's that?
Oh, so now you, because you playing with killers, my nigga.
Who?
Because you playing with killers, my nigga. B-Mo killer, my nigga. B-Mo killer, my nigga. His crew is a killer, my nigga. You instigating beef, my nigga. You instigating beef.
You sucking his cock.
You instigating beef, nigga.
His cock. You sucking B-Mo cock for what?
You instigating beef, nigga. You instigating beef, nigga. You trying to get that nigga murdered.
When he bought you.
You trying to get him murdered, my nigga.
You sucking his cock when he bought
nigga,
you.
You suck. Nigga, you sucking my cock, my nigga. You sucking my cock. You want to see it? You want to see my nuts?
Look at it.
Yeah, you want to see my nuts?
He's a weirdo. He talking about let me see his cock. That's how I saw it. He's a weirdo. You sucking a nigga cock. Stop saying. Then you about to show Yo, the nigga is so weird. The nigga want to show his cock. Yo, you want to see my cock? You moot.
I'll let China do the talking on that one. All right, y'all. That's where I'm stopping this one at, for real, for real. That's where I'm stopping this one at. I'm tired. I gotta be up early for work tomorrow. Matter of fact, maybe I got time for one more. One more for the road. One more for the road.
You know, we had the untimely demise of my brother Don Money. So, you know, he out here, you know, people, families, grandmothers, mothers, they got to see these videos. Like, he out here making videos. So my brothers approached him basically like, you got to take that down. And, you know, he tried to, at first he tried to have a civilized conversation, like, because the old heads was there, and then he seen that. So he didn't want to look stupid in front of them niggas. So he tried to act tough, try to act like he was somebody.
The situation. Who are you to the situation? Because you know, that's gonna be one of the first questions that people ask. Like, who are you?
I'm basically I'm from Bronx River, born and raised. He know who I am. He gonna see, oh, that's such and such son. He come underneath how my moms was raised or whatever. So he know what this is. He know the pain me and my team put in. So he gonna see this. Oh, this it might be a video it's gonna be a video out there. I really don't give a fuck. He can say whatever he says. All fucking lies, all bullshit.
Basically somebody from Bronx River that knows all about the situation. He knows you very well, and you rightfully so got every right to speak on this.
Listen, look, right, all rightfully so. Look, all my brothers is right here. We out here, all of us. Establishment early, our business, not where it's guns or none of that stupid shit he talking about. He's doing some whole other shit. That's business where we going, and we are eventually trying to expand that when shit get going to a dispensary.
Was he coming to hang out in Bronx River? Like,
yeah, he definitely thought he was coming to hang out. But I'm gonna keep it official. I don't like to talk for them older guys because a lot of them niggas got lives. Like they work at, but some niggas don't jack him. Like he come around, they older niggas, so they some official older niggas that did put in pain back in the day, but they gave it up. They work, they got kids, and this nigga be bringing this heat to them, so they don't be wanting him around. He tried to come around them, and that's when niggas got on his heels.
He was up in front of the store. He, I guess, so to speak, he daps up the old heads. He's showing love now. He's chilling there. What happened?
He's chilling there. He's chilling there with an old head. I consider like my uncle. Old head, they chopping it up. That's when you see Streets come out. Boom. Yo, let me holler at you real quick. Streets on his boy. He let him know, like, yo, what you doing is wrong. Everything you saying is wrong. You don't know what you talking about. You doing bullshit. The nigga tried to do some whole other funny shit. Now he's seeing the old heads paying attention to him getting bombed on. So he got to make a move now. He can't make himself look stupid. So that's when he started busting a move. Now the old head get between them. You see what he do? He try to cock back his little whatever he had. And niggas is on his heels. Like, yo, listen, that shit you got is not phasing niggas, bro. Niggas is on your heel already.
All right, so things got nasty on the aspect of that type of play.
Yeah.
Right.
Very nasty.
All right, so yeah, you can start the story now, how you were saying it, bro. Now the platform's yours. Do your thing.
Nah, basically, this nigga, he got my whole block looking bad, basically. Like,
he got the whole
official
Bronx
niggas
River
that
looking
come
bad.
from this, that very official niggas. Like, I'm talking about Bronx legends, not just block legend, Bronx legends, niggas that done raw rappers, all that. And I ain't even trying to be negative, but I'm trying to get to the point of how this homo shit, he's exposing Bam because Bam stopped paying the nigga rent. Bam stopped paying the nigga car note. He's mad. Oh, he stopped getting, no, he liked that shit. He did. If you look at the nigga features and all he do little girly shit. He's on some girly shit. So he like all that. Bam stopped paying his car note and his mortgage and all that. And he got mad and he exposed him. He took it down for a while because him and Bam had a meeting. And he was like, you know what? He was in the meeting crying and all that dumb shit.
I'm sorry, and then he put the shit back up because Bam ain't keep his word on paying the rent. That nigga's a.
That's crazy. Because he lied and said it was about B.O.'s tombstone. But come to find out, it's like we said, Bam cut that nigga off. And he flipped on him.
Fool, he trying to expose niggas because he's really a homo. Like he got a transsexual son that he try not to even acknowledge. He know what type of time he's on. My old head, God bless the dead, Nudie, he passed from natural causes. Nudie had him running through the hood with his head chopped off, bagging out grips on him. And then he talk about, yo, I'm not taking no video down to niggas spend for their mans. Yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it official. I'm gonna say the victim name, but when B.O. got hit up or whatever, these are stories that old heads is putting me on. I'm not gonna talk like I was there. I'm not gonna say that like, oh, I was there. But you know, old heads is putting me on to shit. When B.O. got hit up, bro, you ain't do nothing. You ain't make a spin on nobody. Your man got hit up in the hood. God bless the dead. Nudie did that. He had it. I could talk about that. Nudie go. He hit your man up in the hood. You ain't do nothing. Now, let's get to the point of how you Bronx River this, Bronx River that. Do something for the community. You got the platform. You got connections to these people, to that people. Why you don't throw a tournament? Like Bossy connected with me that, yo, we gonna do something for Memorial Day. We gonna get something popping out there. You're not even thinking about doing that like that. You ain't communicating with your hood like, yo, how can we make shit better? Like, what the fuck you like? Come on, man. My man's mom's got to see videos, and her son just died. Nobody got time for that clown shit. Don't try to make money off of my man's, knowing he just passed away. He ain't even fuck with you like that, and I don't even want to talk to him because he not here. But you know we don't fuck with you. Like you talking on situations you don't know. Talk about my brother, he get video. Oh, he not my brother that's dead. My other brother. Oh, he had a fight with his brother and he knocked you out. Yo, bro, come on, stop talking about shit you don't do, because nigga, you knew they had you scared, bro. Was not, and you was not running no hood on no drug tip, bro. Stop lying. You was not doing that, bro. Like I know the words, nigga, somebody clapped at you, and it was it. You had a 2-month run, and you got clapped at and stopped. You retired. You gave it up. You ain't all those bodies you talk about. You're capping, you're lying. You ain't do none of those bodies. You was liking that shit when Bambaataa was touching you. You trying to throw other real niggas in the dirt because you gay. Like, and it ain't even nothing wrong with it. I ain't bashing none of that, but come out, be gay. If you want to be gay, you be gay. Talk about his poverty over here, bro. I'm going to keep it official. No poverty over here, bro. No poverty. And I don't even like to do shit like this, but he just like to talk like niggas it's real establishments, like LLCs and all. Like, you talking dumb shit, like guns and all that.
How the nigga on the block got LLCs, but you don't? You making all this money on YouTube, and you claim these niggas ain't doing nothing, but these niggas got LLCs and businesses, but you don't. That's why you be hating on them niggas. They actually did something with their money, and you too dumb to do it. You probably don't even know where to begin.
But come on, man. Like, stop. Like,
all right, yeah, I did see in his video there was some type of mention. Like, where did that come from? Like, that's kind of wicked.
Like this is what I'm saying. But let me ask you something, boss. If dudes is young dudes, right?
No, but I'm saying in his defense, he's saying that in his defense. But I will say in his defense, he's saying the reason why he mentioned that was because somebody from over there already put it out on the internet about that type of shit. So him repeating it wasn't necessarily dry snitching. It was him repeating it.
Boss, let me explain something to you, right?
No, I just gotta repeat.
Nah, I know. I'm just saying, like, nobody on my block is on that timing of even going on YouTube or doing it. He's the only one. He's the only fucking buffoon that niggas look at like, yo, the whole block. Nobody even looks at his videos, but niggas get the word and be like, yo, and then look like, yo, he's a clown. Like, so nobody is putting that out there. Nobody, like, the narratives that he point is just, I don't know. I look through his comments.
I'll be looking through the comment section too. And don't nobody be agreeing with this nigga at all.
and people be like, yo, you a real dude. Bro, he's contradicting himself because the shit that he say he don't do, he do. He do. He don't want to be in rap. He don't want to be in rap. The rap community is gay, is this and that, but he's promoting rappers on his shit.
That's
No
true.
Sex Money Block. He been around all this. He been around all this extra shit. So it's like, you know, bro. Come on, you know we don't do shit like this. Like, nah, you could have made your infants about with your whatever you had going on with Bam, let that go, and then you speak on little hip hop shit or whatever. But when you start speaking on real, come on, all right, this shit just be touching because my brother gone, and then this nigga think my brother life is a dollar.
Right.
So now wait, Hassan knows your brother.
That's how he feels.
He know him. He know it, the dude Nudie I said was chasing us around was his cousin. So it's like we all from the same projects. We all from the same hood. This hood right here, this small ass project, non-building. Official though. Official niggas come out here. I'm talking about and robbing 80s Bronx rappers, not 90s Bronx, official Bronx niggas. Like you ask a Bronx nigga about Bronx, you may not. They may not like it, but like yo, them niggas gonna go. You gotta. But whether the situation, you better be prepared because they're gonna go.
That's how you should feel.
Yeah. Nah, no question. No question, man. It's like, so now with this, after the situation, would you say that Hassan Campbell's welcome back in Bronx River or he's not?
Correct, yeah, but it's like it's heads that he gotta see. It's like, cause it's like I know it's certain old heads that I got respect for, that his old head that he run behind is like my uncle or whatever. So it's like I can't. It's like I wouldn't even if he came between us. Like none of us is gonna cross that line because we all got that respect for him. But at the same time, you still got remember niggas is still on young dumb time sometimes.
Right.
So that just answers the question. It's like that just answers the question in full all right there. Like the way he comes, niggas, sometimes niggas can get on young dumb time. And that could just
no more.
end up the bad way.
No more. All right, y'all. This is where I'm really stopping it at. I'm really stopping it here. All right, I'll check y'all tomorrow. Peace.